Hiking has really done wonders for my mental, spiritual, emotional, and of course, my physical well-being. Well-meaning relatives often ask me, doesn't it get lonely being 63 and without a partner? Then when I say, no, I happen to love it, they look at me in that knowing and sympathetic way, thinking I'm just being brave and pretending. But honestly, I feel complete even without a partner. Hence, I encourage everyone, young or old, single or married, fit or not, to hike so you too can feel the sense of equilibrium. No excuses, but if you can walk, then you can hike. My 34-year-old son was in town to celebrate my 27-year-old son's birthday. We decided to have a different birthday celebration this time instead of the usual family dining out. Since we promised ourselves that after we've done one hard hike, we could invest in that expensive Garmin satellite navigator, we started planning for this challenging Angel's Landing hike. I did some research and found several interesting facts, such as apparently the name Angel's Landing stuck when almost a century ago, a Methodist minister looked up the massive sandstone cliffs and exclaimed in awe, "Only angels can land there." Do you know that there has been at least 17 confirmed deaths from falling off these cliffs? But no, it did not get its name because of the numerous hikers becoming angels as they fell into the abyss. But it's precisely because of its deadly reputation that it's been in most hikers' bucket list, some of whom had more guts than common sense, prompting accidents to happen way too often. Finally, the park decided to issue hiking permits. If you hike without a permit, it could cost you $5,000 fine and up to 6 months in jail. Even from the trailhead at the bridge across the road from the grotto picnic area, the views are already mesmerizing. The first part is a leisurely hike as it follows a river and crosses the canyon bottom. The trail is paved, broad, and very well maintained, which makes it very pleasant all the way. Until you reach the tricky part, when you must traverse a series of switchbacks, 21 to be exact, called the Walters Wiggles. The elevation rapidly inclines, adding to the challenge. But who says you can't rest at the end of every switchback to regain your breath, enjoying the amazing views in the process? Slowly but surely, inch your way to the top of the ridge until you reach Scout Overlook. Without a permit, your hike ends at Scout Overlook. You'll need a permit to hike the rest of the 0.5 miles. The area is chained so hikers can hang on to something as the path becomes narrower and steeper. But who dares to go up the chains? Not me nor the birthday celebrant. The views at Scout Overlook were already amazing and breathtaking. We were happy where we were. Yes, it was difficult and challenging and pushed us to our limits, but we weren't insane to hike further up the chained area. We already had our hiker's high at that point. Although the park rangers weren't there yet to check the permits, as we were quite early, we didn't want to join the ranks of the fallen angels. If I can do this at 63, then you most certainly can. It's doable. But of course, some preparations are necessary, such as checking the weather. You don't want to hike this when it's too hot or too cold or maybe raining hard. A slight drizzle was actually very refreshing. Wear a knee brace if you must, as going down will be a tad taxing for your knees. You should have enough water in your backpack, but not too heavy for you to carry. Find your sweet spot. I used my hiking poles and they helped me tremendously. For practice, we were also hiking consistently every weekend before attempting the Angel's Landing. Good hiking shoes is a must, along with sunscreen and a hat. Other than that, you're good to go. Just remember, this is not a race. You're competing with your own personal best, not anybody else's pace. Being 63 and without a partner doesn't mean my activities will be confined to too many unnecessary visits to the salon. Binge watching Netflix until the wee hours of the morning? Solitary wine drinking sessions almost every day of the week? Or shopping for items I'll just store and open in my closet, collecting dust? My activities can be more meaningful and enjoyable. As long as I can still walk, then I will hike. The beauty of nature cannot be matched with the temporal magnetism of the branded items on sale. The exhilaration that comes from physical exertion is no comparison to the momentary feelings of elation or tipsiness from wine consumption. Observing actual wildlife and flora is more experiential than watching even the most entertaining movies available in all the channels. All it requires is an open mind and childlike curiosity and appreciation for the wonders of nature. Start by brisk walking around the nearest park in your area. Then next time, carry a backpack with enough water. Make your walks longer every week. Increments to 5 to 10 minutes is fine. And don't forget to stop and smell the roses along the way. Live, love, hike. How do you feel, Mark?
Good, good.
How do you like the rain on your face?
Not good right now.
How about you, Abby? How do you feel? Birthday boy? Look up. Look up, birthday boy.